Today is Thanksgiving. Wow. Years have gone by, and I've noticed something. Every Thanksgiving, people dissipate because it's right after Halloween, which I'll get to that in a second. Every time that there is Halloween, then there's automatically Christmas shit. And it's like, why do we need to put out Christmas stuff when we just got done with Halloween? And I've noticed that Thanksgiving is like Black Friday. I mean, I worked yesterday and I've been working 4 days this week. And I've noticed that these people flood in to get turkeys like it's Black Friday. And of course, the turkeys were on sale for $6. I can understand why. But it's just the fact that, you got to be curious because it's like people came in asking for rain checks and stuff for the turkeys, and we were told as cashiers not to give out a rain check or not to take any rain checks either. So we were kind of in the dust right there, and everybody was buying regular chickens and small turkeys and stuff. So that was their alternative. I just think that the holidays nowadays are not the same as they used to be when I was a kid. When I was a kid, everyone on the block would have their lights on their houses lit up and stuff. And on my street, it's only me, my friend Jacqueline's house, and now my new next door neighbors, but they only have a little bit. It's just, it seems like the holidays just aren't the same anymore. But on Halloween, it was fun. Me and my new boyfriend, Russ. He's not my boyfriend right now. We're just friends because we've been fighting a lot. But we did go on Halloween together, and it was fun. We got quite a lot of candy. I got some over there, still. But, I mean, even Halloween was okay, just get the candy and go type thing. It's like the holidays are never celebrated anymore. I remember on Halloween, people would hide in their yards and they would jump out at you and scare you. Nowadays, you just walk up to the door and it's like, knock, knock. Hey, where's the candy? Where's the fun in that? I mean, I was planning on maybe staying home and scaring people, but I don't really have a scary enough costume. I was an Aphrodite, so that's not really scary. Christmas is coming up, so I am very happy for that. I hope that that goes well, and I hope that my mom saves her money because, I mean, I got money, but not that much money because last year I had to be Santa. And I bought so many appliances for the kitchen. It wasn't even funny. And it was funny. My grandmother and my mom kept looking at each other, and they're like, "Did you buy me this?" And my grandmother's like, "No, I didn't get you that." And my mom's like, "Are you sure you didn't get me this?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I didn't buy you that." And my mom's like, "Then who bought me this?" And then I'm just over there smiling, and they look at me and they're like, "Did you do this?" I'm like, "Well, if it wasn't neither one of you, I mean, it was hard enough trying to find the stuff to pick out to get you." And they were just so in shock. They're like, "How?" They were just like, "How and why?" And not why, but I mean, of course, the why is irrelevant because they didn't have money to get anything, plus I love them, so it's kind of like when I bought them all that stuff, they were like, holy crap. And I got presents too. It was nice. We all exchanged gifts, but last Christmas, my grandfather was still alive. Big update. This is going to be hard for me to talk about. You guys probably already know what I'm going to say. He had dementia, of course. I mentioned that in one of my videos, I think. He died in July or August, and it was right after his birthday. It was in I think June. He had a birthday, and then he passed. He was already in hospice in our house, and when me and my mom came back from shopping at Big Lots and Winn-Dixie, we were at the door and we were about to come in, and they were changing him because you can't change a sick person in front of family. So they were changing him at the time. Hospice was, they stay the night over your house whenever somebody's sick, and when we were about to come into the door, they were in tears when they opened the door, and the next thing I see when I came through the door was lifeless on the bed. His mouth was open. He was dry heaving for breath when he was sick, and he couldn't really breathe right, which was normal. They do that before they pass when they have dementia, and I just looked over and I didn't even know what to do. I froze, actually. I couldn't think. My mind went blank, and my family just started hugging me and crying, and then I started crying. A big river of tears in my living room. It was the hardest thing I had to deal with, was seeing my grandfather dead. And at least he's not suffering anymore with the pain of dementia eating away at his brain and stuff. And I know that he's still with me, of course. Actually, this is from his funeral. It's a card, and he was buried in, well, he wasn't buried, he was cremated. He was cremated, and then we went up to New Jersey for the ceremony, for the funeral. It says right here, when he died, July 29th, 2016. It was just really hard, and I know that he'll be with us this Christmas and this Thanksgiving. Back to Thanksgiving. I am thankful for my family that I have. I'm thankful for my friend Tori, who's always there for me, no matter what, no matter what I go through. I'm just happy to have the people that I have in my life, and I'm happy to have you guys. And thank you. Now it's time for me to go so that I can eat my turkey dinner. I'm actually going to go see my grandmother right now in the hospital. She had a heart attack. I am going to go see my grandmother in the hospital, and then I will make another video when I come home. You guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat a lot today. Get fat. And happy Thanksgiving to everyone around the world.